Okay, let me copy that. Let me get the link out there. Okay, there we go. I think restarting my computer helped. Alright, let's get back to it. Okay, I gotta do the DIY workshop. So I need me some branches. Also sell shells. Get those initial lmao. It's really cool, by the way. Oh, thank you. Yeah. So, like, here, I can show it to you. Also villagers. So, it is fairy tale castle theme, so obviously the center is a giant castle with a moat. And then we have the area that I'm working on today in the top, that's going to be like a fairy tale woods. And then the ones on the sides are neighborhood slash, like, farm areas. So, there it is. And then I have all of these villagers here. It's a fun time. What miles? Okay. But now it's time for the grind for the first 5,000 Nook miles. Hi, Chai! I love Chai so much, she's so cute. A fun-sized superstar. God, she's so cute. I love Chai. She's such a cutie. Alright, another DIY that I can't learn yet. That's so cute. How long have you been working on the island? I made this island... Ooh, Jacques. I'd have to look on my main character. I can't remember. Or I can look on my channel. I think I made it, Dude, my memory is so bad. Let me double check. Let me double check. I have my Fantasia playlist. That'll give us an idea of when it started. Oh, here we go. 9 months ago. In October of 2025 is when I started this island. I think I've started this one right after I finished my island of Gavat, I think. So, 9 months. It will be finished by the end of September. I have all the builds planned out, because I do like one per week. Let's see. I should probably get these coconuts too. Also, unnervingly, I checked the playlist for Fantasia and that said one unavailable video is hidden, and I don't know which one, and that makes me upset, so that's fun. I hate when YouTube does that. I'm like, why? It was fine earlier. I love all the Sanrio villagers. If I make a Sailor Moon inspired island, I would use Rilla for Sailor Moon. My favorite is Marty, though. I named my Pom-Pom Purr and plush after him. I love Marty. He's so cute. Yeah, I love the Sanrio crossover villagers. They're so good. I wish they had a Kuromi villager, though. Like a sisterly Kuromi villager would have been perfect. Because Cinnamoroll and Kuromi are my two favorites. Oh, hello, Miss Brofina. Just chilling over here. That's cool. You do that. How full are my pockets? Oh, I have plenty of space. Plenty of space. I do need to get more... How many... I've got 4. I need 1 more stick so I can do the DIY workshop. Let's see, these are all peach trees. Miss Ursula over here. Love her. She is very underrated, I think. Like, I don't hear people talking about her, but she's really cute. Oh, would you look at that? There's just a stick on the ground. I'll take that. Also sell all these shells. And all these coconuts. It's kind of fun to take a break and, like, make a new player character occasionally, because you're like, oh yeah, you know, I can just focus on, like, gameplay tasks instead of, oh god, I need a million wheat fields. That's foreshadowing for the island in October. Yeah, I think my computer just needed a restart. I hope they have another collaboration someday. Tuxedo Sam? Oh, hell yeah. I would have loved a Tuxedo Sam villager, for sure. Like, they have so many characters that they could absolutely do multiple collabs. And Sanrio collabs with, like, everyone. So I would not be surprised if it happened. Especially since they were able to, like, do it again for New Horizons. Because the original launch of the Sanrio villagers was during New Leaf. So I feel like it could happen again. It's possible. Give me them coconuts. Hell yeah. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna grab literally all the coconuts and sell them. Because that gives you Nook Miles, and I need money also. I feel like I will at least get the first house expansion for the build today, because I don't really want to go through and do all of that. That would be too much time traveling. But I do want his house to be like a house instead of a tent. Okay, I think I have everything I need to sell for the moment. Yeah. I'll craft one flimsy rod for the crafting DIY class, but literally I'm just gonna buy them because it's not worth my time to craft a bunch of things. I mean, yeah, it does get you Nook Miles, but they're piddly compared to the other goals you can get. Hey, Colton. I'm trying to think of, like, I'm not, like, the biggest Sanrio head. I do know more than your average Joe, but I don't know every single Sanrio character. Like, one of my favorite videos that I've seen recently, like, semi-recently, was from, Flurry Moon, she does like kind of deep dives into that kind of stuff, and I was like, good lord, there's a ton of Sanrio characters. I had no idea any of those existed. Okay, it's probably easier for me to walk on the beach, so I don't destroy the flowers. There we go. Pardon me, Filbert. My favorite goal is to get manila clams. Oh hell yeah. The manila clam stuff is fun. I call it a clampulsion. Every time I see it, I'm like, ooh, clam. That's like one of the first ones I get on a new island. It's just, ooh, clam. Okay, I think this is the side. Yeah, this is where Nook's Cranny is. The Manila Clams one is good. Selling shells is really easy to get those stamps. Selling fruit is also very easy. Also, taking a picture and making your first custom design, which is usually eyebrows. Ooh. I know a couple Sanrio characters because there's this pottery TikToker slash YouTuber that makes stuff inspired by the more underrated ones. Oh, that's cool. I like seeing, like, more obscure characters and stuff getting love. That's awesome. Sell gremlins. Get out of here. I'm gonna keep those DIY recipes, but these coconuts and shells are all yours. I'm like obsessed with that wheel back there that's like blue and white. I know that it comes in a bunch of different colors, but blue's my favorite, so I'm like, ooh, blue. Alright, here we go. Pick of the bunch. Ooh, I'm only 40 away from the next stamp for that. That's not too bad. Go ahead, be shellfish. Halfway there. And seller of unwanted stuff. And then I'm gonna go do the crafting workshop, and then I'll buy a bunch of DIYs. That's usually what I do. It's like the first few things I do with a new character. Let's go to the workshop. Oh my god, Eugene is here. Hi, Eugene. It's so funny, like, sometimes I'll, like, look at pictures of, somebody's villagers, and I'm able to name all of them. My partner's like, man, you have, like, encyclopedic villager knowledge. I'm like, yes, I do. I'm gonna use that for a game area on my island. Hopkins' gonna be owner once I get him, that is. I feel you. I know there's, like, a lot of ways to get villagers, but I literally have all the amiibos. If you have any kind of a pinch, I can trade him to you. But I know people like to villager hunt and stuff, so, like, no. It's just an offer. Ooh, would you look at that? There's a sloppy sofa. I'll take that. And a cedar sapling. Alright, time for my favorite part. Check this out. That light means A is being mashed, so I don't have to do anything. Now I can just relax for a moment while Tom yaps at me. It's truly a game changer. Like, I'm like, I don't have to ruin my fingers during this. Hopkins is really cute, though. He's a great villager. Oh yeah, kicking out is a problem. I don't have that issue because of Amiibo, but like, yeah, I've heard it's like a pain. Like, with my trading island, I'll let people go, but I time travel a lot on that island because I, like, order stuff for my other islands. It's essentially my own private treasure island. But yeah, no, I can imagine, like, waiting to take people out is a pain. Oh, it was Mandy's suggestion, and then you organized your dreamy list. Oh, I feel you. Yeah, no, Hopkins is, like, kind of slept on, and he's cute, so... Good choice, Mandy. Okay, nice. Put those in my tent. Howdy, Filbert. Eugene being here is so funny because Eugene is actually on my Arizona island of Gila, so I'm like, oh hey, he's visiting from Gila. Yeah, see, that's what I wanted to avoid doing, but the good news is I'm going to be time traveling anyway, so it's fine. And thankfully his house is like right near an incline. I don't know why, but that giant leaf glowing is just so ominous. Eugene won't leave my island. Oh no, Eugene. He tends to overstay his welcome unless you want him. It feels like that's just how he works. I've noticed that with the smugs. Like, if you really like a smug, it's fine, but if you don't like a smug, it's the worst. Because they do not like to leave. They're very good at just planting their heels in the ground and not leaving. Oop, see? More Nook Miles. I do need to take a picture, too. 5 items in the tent. Wonderful. The most generic first picture of all time. As is tradition. What's even funnier is Eugene was on my partner's island for a while and he asked to leave, so he's like, alright, sure, whatever. He's very laissez-faire about his villagers, but he's very new to the franchise, so he's still figuring stuff out. Okay. Oh yeah, I can use Island Designer for like, a couple extra Nook Miles. If you have a side character on an established island, you immediately get Island Designer, and you get the paths right away. So that's another way to get a little bit of Nook Miles easily. I can just put down a path and get rid of it. And then that counts as Nook Miles too. Pro tip if you're making a side character. Like, one of the easiest ways to get some Nook Miles. Oh, hey, welcome in, Rena. Nice to see you here. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. That's all I need to do with Island Designer. I'm just, setting up a side character on my island of Fantasia. Okay, let's see. I should buy some tools, because I don't want to craft any, because I don't have many trees to work with, because it's so decorated. Currently working on a crafting area, and it's so nice, since crafting table and storage shed are already there. Yeah, I feel ya. Dude, I remember, like, in 2020, when the game first came out, and everyone had a crafting area, but they literally had tables with materials, so you can pick them up. Because there was no storage shed, and there was no ability to craft from storage. It was like the Dark Ages, man. But those were fun little areas. Yeah, no, that's just an ABD. I'm just running it. Oh no, I do need to go into Nook's Cranny. What am I doing? My brain is full of Swiss cheese today. Okay, nice. We want to get those extra DIYs because that's good for points. Ooh, I'm gonna buy the star net. I'm gonna buy the star net. And a colorful shovel. And I know for sure, I think this one I need to get. Yeah, I still need to get this one. We're gonna get all the DIY sets, because that gets you enough miles. Nice. I'm going to be making a beach thing on my Seasons Island in Animal Crossing when I make more progress in the game. Oh, that's gonna be cool. Dude, beach builds are a lot of fun. I'm actually looking forward to that because on the islands I'm working on, beach themes are coming up soon. I'm treating it as a janitor's office next to my pool build. Oh, hell yeah, that's awesome. I like making like little mini fake buildings too, like with the storefronts. I did something similar to that on my island of Parfait. I had like a pool area, and then I had like a little changing section in front of it. Let's see, I know I have those. Do I have this? I don't. That's good. And then the flimsy watering can, I don't have. Okay. Good, good. Ladder recipe I know I have, that I already have. Pitfall. Might as well get these. I have enough bells for it. Because the more recipes you have, the better in general. Even though he's a side character, I'm not really going to craft with him much. It's still, like, good for getting early Nook miles. No, 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 no. Calm down. Chill out, Timothy. Timus and Tomothy. Okay. I already got Nook miles, but I want to learn these really quick. Ooh, yeah, I can hit the rocks over there, too, for some points. That's another thing I'm gonna do. I'm also gonna go for clams, because clams are good. Let me just reorganize my pockets. And this is the annoying part, because I do not have the tool ring yet. So I'm going to be constantly pressing up on the D-pad and being like, why isn't it working? Oh, see? I'm so good at this, man. I'm like a professional. We're less than 2,000 away, or like 1,600 away from the house upgrade. I built a changing area and a little fake building that is supposed to be storage for all the pool items. I think it's the biggest build on my island. Oh, that's fun. You're still in the beginning stages of your game. That's the fun part, though. Like, I like restarting this game. Because when you're at the beginning, you have so many possibilities and so much you can do. And you're, like, excited for what you're gonna be finished. And then the early game music is so satisfying after having, like, a normal island for a long time. You're like, oh, I missed this. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, see, I'm gonna, like, always press up on the D-pad first, because I'm, like... I'm so used to the tool ring. Okay. So we're looking for clams, we're looking for fish, we're looking for bugs. I think there's gonna be more bugs on, like, the inland, because I know that, like, damsel... Oh, hold on. Hold the phone. There is a clam. I want that. Nice. The beginning stage is why I restart instead of flattening. Dude, plus the other thing about, like, if you want to flatten but you want, like, multiple dream addresses, you can't do it. So I mostly restart because I want to save the dream address forever. Like, that's my main thing. The only ones that I flatten are my forever islands. Oh, did you just see that? That bit's so fast. What the hell? That was ridiculous. But, like, I reset islands that I know I want to keep the dream address forever. But if it's, like, a forever island, I will flatten. I have multiple consoles. More consoles than I'd like to admit. Don't worry about it. I've not found the giant clam yet. I needed to make a seashell wreath. Oh, yeah. Just keep checking your beaches. I know that going to Nookmiles Island helps with that, because they often have, like, another spawn of shells on the beach. I don't know why that took my brain so long to process, but here we are. If the stream isn't lagging, my brain is. I think that's the deal for today. Clam. Fish, clam, fish. Somewhere. Hi, Colton. Oh, there's a fish. There's a fish. These fish are biting so fast today. What is up with that? Oh, it's a squid. Hi, squid. I love the little Splatoon references because the same team works on both games right now, which is really funny. Yoink. Oh, that was so off base. Excuse me? Thank you. Good lord. Do you need the seashell wreath for, like, decorating, or for, like, a, quest? I don't care that much about the dream address, it's mostly the name and early game I care about. Yeah, that's very fair. I'm a dream address factory. As of right now... Oh, I got some more Nookmiles. Would you look at that? Yep, there we go. First clam and collected. Oh, and then the worst stamp in this entire game. I hate Castmaster. It always messes me up. Like, the second I remember it exists, I become terrible at fishing. What I was going to say earlier, if I can get the right notebook out from my drawer here, I have my little Animal Crossing notebook where I write down all of my things. And of right now, like as of right now, I have 11 Dream Address released. One of them, not until October. It's a secret project. But I have 10 Dream Addresses I have finished. So, I make too many islands. I have fun with it, though. It helps that I do multiple congruently. Same, if I remember Castmaster exists, I will mess it up, literally. Like, the second that it pops up, I'm like, no, I've been cursed. I've been cursed by the Castmaster. I just saw it. Yeah. Hey. Why are you, like, in the worst spot? Excuse me. Alright. These things. Oh. Really? Here, I gotta look at the other screen, because... There we go. There we go. I caught one of them, at least. There's a fish here, too. But yeah, no, Castmaster literally is the bane of my existence, because the second I get the first Castmaster stamp, I am cursed. I instantly forget how to fish. Anchovies. I almost never play in winter, so I, like, never see anchovies. And then I have an island in winter for once, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, those things. What is with these fish biting so fast today? That is crazy. Getting so many fast fish. As soon as I say I'm gonna head to the opposite beach, there's another clam. I'll take it. I'll take another clam. But yeah, like, if you want to, like, commit psychological warfare on someone, mention Castmaster. Whoa, I had many islands already, but only started finishing recently. I have 2 DAs, hopefully 3 soon, though. Yeah, no, it's cool, like... keep in mind that I was releasing dream addresses since New Leaf, so I already had kind of a thought process down already. I think I released like 3 or 4 dream addresses in New Leaf, but now in New Horizons I've kind of perfected my craft. And I am truly just extra, so don't compare yourself to me. I am too much. I do too much. I have too many gears running in my head at all times. I literally, like, plan stuff to the T. Let's see, are there any butterflies over here? Because there's a bunch of flowers. Usually there are butterflies around. Maybe it's just not the time. I mean, I have butterfly models, but obviously that's not what I'm looking for. Let's see here. How many Nook Miles do we need? Oops, that's not what I wanted to hit. Thank you very much. Oh, hey. Would you look at that? We need 1,000 more. That's not too bad. 2 whole fish. Oh yeah, I can make eyebrows. My completed island is a little messy in comparison to my first completed island. It was a big upgrade. I feel like my current island is my best yet of all my previous islands. Yeah, I feel you. Like, it gets easier the more you do it. Absolutely. Like, you kind of figure out your own processes. And that's important. Because I feel like my first couple of islands in New Horizons were okay. They're not my best work. But that's just how it goes. You get better the more you do things. I probably should have put that on the facial mannequin to make sure it looks good, but I don't care. Good enough for now. I'll fix them later. And now we're only 500 away. Another easy one is edit credit. And this is the fox character I mentioned. That's Valentin's partner in that story that I'm working on. Okay, there we go. There's edit credit. Now we just need 200 more Nook Miles. Wait, there was a stamp there. Flower Power, Pick of the Bunch, Cast Master, Horde Reward, Growing Collection. Yeah, that's gonna take too long. Bell Ringer. Ooh, that's an easy one. I can go put a message on the bulletin board. I almost never use the bulletin board in this game. I feel like I need to use it more. I sleep on it too much. Let's do that. Because that should get me at least 200, right? Ideally. Wonderful. Truly, truly the most important thing I could ever put on the bulletin board. Okay, cool. That sounds cute. Honestly, it's such a fun idea to build an island around a story you're planning and writing. Yeah! Yeah, it's fun. And it's not like like, the primary theme is just fairy tale. It doesn't go, like, super specific into detail about the plot, but I do use the characters. Oh, good god, let me craft this fish bait. Let's craft this fish bait, because... Okay. I gotta, like, get out of the habit of using a turbo, because I can craft 10, and then 1. I also did the same thing with characters for my 30-day island that's going to be releasing in October. So, I have too many characters. I have to use them, you know? But yeah, it's fun. Okay, I got 12 fish bait. That's pretty good. I want to sell those squeebed. Let me talk to Nook first and get to the house going. Because I do need to get pocket upgrades later. Oh, all the services. My goodness, sir. I need your help, man. Please give me my house. Please. Got my moving fees. There you go, bub. That wasn't too bad. It only took me, like, what, 30 minutes? Could be better. But yeah, so essentially, my main character on this island, Valentin, is the heir to the throne to the Rabbit Kingdom. And Rowan here is a prince of the Fox Kingdom that doesn't have an heir to the throne. And obviously those kingdoms are enemies, but they are star-crossed lovers. So, that kind of thing. Nice. Okay, cool. Now we can time travel forward, and then actually go in as Valentin. I just forget that craft multiple exists because they ask about it so late when crafting. Yeah, literally. It's hard to escape the muscle memory of just wanting to spam A. That sounds so interesting, exactly my cup of tea. Yeah. It's the story I'm going to be working on after I finish my other one, but I've been, like, planning things out about it. I've been drawing illustrations, I've been writing down thoughts, but it's still in the very early processes. And it's, like, very history-based, because I'm a big history nerd. Obviously, like, it's called Kingdom Animalia, and the Rabbit Kingdom is essentially France, and the Fox Kingdom is England. And then there's, like, other kingdoms, like the Germanic kingdoms, or, like, the Bears, and there's, like, a bunch of other ones. But I used animals that exist in those actual countries as, like, the basis. And they're, like, not, like, fully anthropomorphic, they just have... This is like anime cat girls, essentially. They just have ears and tails. Like, not even tails, just ears and, like, some features. It's more symbolism than, like, literal. Oh, is Red here? Okay. Maybe I'll see what Red's doing, since we're gonna be in that area anyway. Might as well visit Red. Okay, I think what I'll do, since I had to, like, restart the stream, is at 3:30 I'll take a quick break, and then we'll keep going from there. Oh no, why are you calling me? Hello, Valentin? This is Tom Nook. Oh yeah, I get the multiple resident app now that I have that. Finish downloading. Okay, wonderful. I should take some cute pictures with Valentin and Rowan together on this island. Just have like a little photo shoot. That'd be adorable. Okay, now time to go back to the area of attention. And we finally have an actual, like, building there. It's not perfect because it's not customized or anything, but it's good enough for now. Oh, hello. Oh, you're gonna teach me to laugh. Okay. Thanks, Ursula. She's so cute, though. Like, I love Ursula. I need to get a better outfit for Valentin, too. It's not exactly what I want for him, but it was, like, the best I could get. And I'm so slow about getting clothes for my characters. I'm like, no, I want to build. I don't care about fashion. What's fashion? I want to construct. There we go. What the hell? I told Nook to upgrade my house. Alright, whatever. Whatever. I am done. I don't want to time travel again yet, so we'll do that once I get back after my break. That is so ridiculous. I hate how many dialogue tree options you have to do just to get your dang house. It's so stupid. Okay. First of all, I think we should do pathing. I think that's the first thing we need to do. So, this whole area back here is what we're working with. This is going to be like a fairy circle. I do want some trees around it. Let's see. I'm going to put the cloud path in the center here. And then I want to have like a meandering path around this area. Obviously a lot of trees. And mush lamps and stuff. Let's go see what Red has really quick before I get into this. Also, ow, my knee. I wish I had better leg space underneath my desk. Okay, Red. I don't have any money with me, and there's nothing here I want, so goodbye. Goodbye. Okay. Well, that was enlightening. Get rid of this foosel here. Okay, so let's get the path going here. I think that's a little bit too far. I need to write down what I bought from Red. I actually bought double last time. Oh, I feel that. I've already completed my museum on my Forever Island, so I don't really give Red much attention anymore. Occasionally I'll be like, oh yeah, that... Like, sometimes he has a bunch of items I want, but I tend to just ignore Red for the most part. This path looks so much better at night, by the way. It's so washed out during the day, but at nighttime you like can actually see it. Also, there's a mole cricket, and that's going to drive me absolutely insane. No, I think I'm going to keep it up a little bit, because I want to have some kind of order. Let's see, I want it to go up over here and kind of divide. Excuse you, Valentin, that was like way too much movement there, buddy. Okay. Kind of getting this path shaped down. So I want it to like connect up here to the pirate beach, but I want it to kind of fork off into the other area. Is what I'm going for here. Do I do it too? Yeah, too wide makes more sense, because it actually lines up better with that. Okay. Oh no, I do want that one still. What I'm gonna do is that, and do like a diagonal path up that way. I can add some like bushes in the little corners there. Some pink camellias, because that's what I use on this island. I think I'm gonna time travel to like evening after my break, because this is hard to look at. This is why I hate winter. I hate the winter, but because this is like supposed to be kind of set in the clouds, that's what it's supposed to look like, but also at the same time, it hurts my eyes. So I want like a couple here. We'll see the vision, literally see the vision better when it's not daytime. But I'm getting like the basic shapes down. Yeah, this is like really hard on the eyes. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. There we go. That, and then the side. There we go. And then I'm gonna kick this off and this off, because then I can kind of like have it arch the other direction. First of all. No. I swear to God, like, I know I can use the R, but I don't like using it every single second because it hurts holding my finger down the whole time. But the second I try to do any kind of tiny, minute detail, it just goes crazy. And I'm like, why? Why are you like this? I'm not even moving my control stick that far. I'm feeling the vision, though. That mole cricket, my god. Okay. Just because I'm petty, and I don't want to hear that mole cricket anymore, I'm gonna time travel to the evening so we can see it better. Also, don't say anything about me being in light mode. I need to tell my switches apart somehow. Alright, I'm gonna stand up for a second, because I'm old and I can feel my body dying, so... Oh, man. Also, you can see my fish in the background there. They're all betta blackwater tanks. I was thinking about setting up, like, a separate fish can. Oh yeah, that's so much better. Also, pet peeve, it plays the title screen music and then it takes forever to load again. It's like, why are you teasing me like that? Ooh, have fun getting Blue Bear. Yeah, I think like 6 p.m. is when I want to set this island. It's really nice. It's not too dark, but it's like dark enough where everything's lit up nicely. Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, I need to stop running over there. I need to run on the beach. It's so much easier. Excuse me, Chai. Absolutely not. I'm not even gonna talk to you about that. Absolutely not. Okay. Oh, look how pretty that is. No, this is like so pretty. Oh, dude. Yeah, no, 6 p.m. is like when I'm gonna have to set this, because maybe even on this exact day. I think I had another date in mind, but this is really nice too. Wow. Ah, see, now we can actually see the path. It's not like super blown out. I think I need to reset up my bot for my streams, because it hasn't been doing anything recently, and it's been a while since I've streamed. Connect this area over to the fairy ring. Ooh, you know what would look really cute? Hold on, I have a thought. What if I do little dirt paths, circles, so they look like little cloud circles, because I have a transparent pixel over that path. This might look really cute. Just a little cloud. No, no, no. It's not what I wanted. This is what I want. Ooh, yeah, that's cute. So like we have the path itself, and then I kind of want a couple of like dirt square ones. Just kind of nebulous over here. Yeah, I do appreciate 6 p.m. I've mentioned this before. I'm not a big fan of New Horizons soundtrack in general, but this is nice. Like, it's pleasant. It just feels a little bit too generic for me, but twofold, I've been playing since the first game, and also I am a trained musician, so I'm very picky, but this is pleasant. Some sound like game, let me restart that with an actual sentence. Some of the tracks in this game I can't stand listening to, but this one's nice. Okay, see, yeah, that looks a little bit better. I think the dark dirt was a little bit too dark. So we're gonna do terracotta and dirt path. Plus it looks nicer too on this island. I like New Leaf's soundtrack the most, but I do like the sound effects from Wild World. Highly agree. Very much agree. I'm a tie between New Leaf's soundtrack for different reasons and the original game soundtrack for different reasons. Those are my two favorites. The original game and New Leaf are my two favorite soundtracks. I like how funky and weird the original game soundtrack is, and I like how atmospheric New Leaf's soundtrack is. I feel like they both do a good job for their specific things that they were going for. Like, New Leaf's night soundtracks were so good for Dream Addresses. Like, it actually felt like night. Especially since I didn't always make ones that were, like, pleasant, I guess, because I like horror. So, I feel like this game, you kind of have to ignore the soundtrack, which is a shame, because I don't necessarily like ignoring soundtracks in video games, but I feel like you kind of have to with New Horizons to an extent. That's not the one I wanted. What was the one I wanted? It wasn't that one. It was the opposite one. That one. I played a lot of Wild World, but I think that's not true. City Folk is the most forgettable for me, because it was so similar to Wild World, and I played the hell out of Wild World. Plus, again, my love-hate relationship with the Wii, because I liked, like, the games on it, but actually playing the games was a whole nother thing, because of the motion controls. It's like my biggest issue with the Wii era. With the DS, at least, the gimmick wasn't as bad. Hey, Leah, welcome in. Nice to see you here. How have you been doing? We're finally actually building, so you came at the right time, and my stream stopped lagging when I restarted my computer, so that's good. I'm so glad I moved tonight, because you could not see the cloud path very well during the day, because it was so blinding. I should probably just grab, instead of having another thing over here, I think what I'm gonna do is just grab my, was that a scorpion? Oh no, it's a dung beetle, okay. I'm good. Worried that I'm sick. Oh man, I feel ya. I've been like on and off sick since I quit that job. I hope it isn't the sick though. I couldn't get into City Folk's controls either. Yeah, then like I did it with the nunchuck and the Wiimote, and it was still so awkward. Oh dude, okay, hold on. Because I was just talking about earlier how pretty this is. I was thinking about saying the dream address around this time. But, like, look at it. Like, the pirate area. Like, look at the pirate area with this lighting. This is the last build that I completed on the island. Look how good that is with the sunset in the background. I am obsessed with that. Yeah, I am feeling quite a bit better. Like, I'm done with that job now and I have a new one lined up, so... It's nice. Like, I was talking to Lizette earlier when she was here about the nightmare of that job. I can get into it if you want. It's a whole nightmare, but... Anyway, there's that pirate area. Okay. Let's fill in this area, and then I will continue connecting it, because this will take the longest amount of time. But yeah, I had fevers on and off for, like... I was there for 3 months. I got sick 3 times. Literal fever 3 times. It was not a good job to be in. If you want to, you can message me later if you want. Yeah, I mean, I can definitely message you later. It's kind of funny in hindsight now because it's just, like, so ridiculous. Like, literally, I felt like I was in the most toxic high school of all time. I'll put it that way. But I am very glad to be done. And I get some time off before my next job, so I'll probably stream a couple times. And then see how that goes. Because I am part-time, so... 26 years, that's impressive. My partner's been at his same job for a very long, like over 20 years too. Oh geez, I've been in a job like that before. Yeah, it's not a fun environment to be in, definitely. Not to mention, this was a Starbucks kiosk inside of a grocery store, so not only did we not have a lot of equipment, but the scheduling was so bad that literally I was alone in the kiosk for like 3+ hours and had to close by myself. And we got like tons of mobile orders. Like some mobile orders were like 7 drinks. And I had to make those by myself with a line. It was ridiculous. Like everyone there, like the worst part is, everyone there, like when I voiced that, I'm like, hey, this isn't good. Like, I don't think this should be happening. They're like, yeah, I agree. And like nothing changed. Oh, cool. Yeah, my partner, that's actually where my partner and I met. We were met at the grocery store he still works at. That's where we met. But yeah, Leah, listen, I could go into detail about how messed up that work environment was, but just from that, like, crazy. Oh, you do the bagging? That's nice. Yeah. I actually trained people when I worked at that grocery store. I was a cashier and self-check trainer. That was my primary title when I worked there. It was fun. I like teaching people. I just had a manager that made my life hell, so... Which was frustrating, because when I first started that job, it was nice, and I had somebody who treated me equally to everyone else. And then the next lead that we had there treated me like a superhero. We love a good chaotic work experience, Fent. Oh my god. Listen, it gets wild. Like, there's some things I probably shouldn't say on YouTube. I'll put it that way. Like, it's wild. And, like, literally, I don't ask people. I am someone that minds my own business, and people just tell me stuff. Like, I just have that kind of a face, I guess. Because I don't ask any questions. I don't care. But, like, everyone just tells me everything. I have the burden of just being that person that everyone thinks they can trust with everything. It's crazy. And I think, like, there were so many red flags. Like, in the interview, it was, we can only hire you if you're completely open availability. Which means you would come in as early as 5 in the morning. Happens to me too. Oh my god, yes. Dude. Just ridiculous. Like, I am not your friend, I'm your coworker, why are you telling me this? You're lucky that I don't go to HR. Like, I don't care enough to do that. But, like, so many red flags. First of all, like I said, like, I'd have to be completely open availability, because it's a pick-a-schedule system, so I would have no seniority, because I was away from that company for a couple of years. And that, I'm like, okay, I can deal with that. But the fact that my coworkers did no work, I was left alone most of the time. And I'm like, bro, I can't handle this. My dad has been working at the same hardware store for almost 30 years now. I didn't know anyone who else has been working at the same job for 20 plus years. Well, you've met a couple people today or heard about them. Not gonna lie though, I love the tea, but also sometimes I was like, I don't need to know this. That's exactly how I feel about it. That's exactly how I feel about it. I'm like, I did not need to know this, but also, okay, tell me more. The only thing I don't like about my store is there's a robot by the name of Marty, and always gets in everyone's way because they're shopping for food. Oh, is it like one of those bots that picks up orders? That sounds annoying. I think I've heard of those. I know they're implementing those some places. That sounds annoying to deal with. And like some of the details are very unhinged. So, to set the stage for like some of the stuff I'll tell you later, my supervisor was new. This is already a red flag. My supervisor was new. She was like talking to me when she was training me, and I mentioned I was a trainer, and she was asking me for advice, which is already like, okay, this isn't great, but I can deal with it. And evidently, she just wanted to be a front-end cashier. Oh, it notifies everyone when there's a spill on the floor, so it's like a monitoring robot. That's very interesting. But, like, she's new, she needs help. She wanted to be a front-end cashier, but they had been having problems with keeping Starbucks leads, which is also a fun problem to have. And, so, there were a lot of red flags. I don't know how I put up with it for as long as I did, but there were a lot of red flags. That's currently me with my teachers. One of my teachers would share too much about her life, but it's mostly about other teachers' lives. Ooh, that is not good. That's very unprofessional. What the hell? I don't need to know that. Like, that is... yeah, huge red flag. So, like, the craziest thing is, like, I just found all this stuff out because people love to volunteer information to me. And they had gone through, like, 3 different leads in a short amount of time, because the senior baristas that have been there for a long time don't do anything and don't listen. And I experienced that firsthand, and I'm just like, this is so dumb, dude. I don't deserve this. I'm a good worker. I do my job correctly. And they were like, okay, there's this one girl that worked there that is now moved to Delhi, because you can transfer between departments. I guess that's pretty common. And literally, I would be cleaning. I'd clean the espresso machine, because it gets gross, you know? And I would just, like, jokingly pull it up, like, the wipe that I cleaned it with and say, ew, that's gross, you know, just as a joke. Like, oh yeah, look how gross this is. And then she's like, you don't have to clean that. I'm like, excuse me? We work in a food environment. We need to keep things clean? What do you mean I don't need to clean that? And so, I was just like, oh my god, girl, and I said, I don't care if I don't need to clean it. I'm going to clean it. This is my job. You know, I have to keep things clean. I like things clean. And then she said the most snide, snarky comment of, oh, well, your house must be really clean then. And I'm like, what? Okay, let me catch up on the chat for a second here. Eddie, it was really unprofessional because she outed multiple teachers. Luckily, those are the ones that were open about it. Yeah, that's crazy. This island here is Fairy Tale Cloud Core. No, actually, you should be cleaning this mess. Be for real. Yeah, she was like so bad too because you're supposed to clean as you go when you make drinks, and she would literally just like leave messes everywhere. And I hated working with her because I would have to like literally helicopter her and clean everything after her. Yeah, that is wild behavior. Just like, I get that you're working in a school, but you are a teacher. You are an adult. You shouldn't be acting like the students. Like, what? That's unhinged. Absolutely unhinged. Did I... Okay, yeah. I moved the stuff over there. Ugh, man. There are people that have not matured past high school. Like, at my partner's work, he constantly complains about, like, specific coworkers that act like it's high school, and they're in their 40s. I'm even thinking of making a vineyard or winery-themed island. Ooh, that would be nice. Also, yeah, have a good lurk. She isn't my homework teacher anymore, and I won't have her in art or English class, thank God. Even at uni, like, be the teacher. This isn't a group therapy session, literally. My favorite teachers are the ones that teach. My favorite teachers are the ones that teach. That's all you have to do as a teacher. It's not that hard. Like, I've trained people. I have taught people. I make some funny jokes, but I don't gossip about people. That's unprofessional as hell. Like, what? I'm there to lighten the mood and make learning fun, not shit talk random people that I am colleagues with. I don't understand. Oh, also, another piece to the puzzle is my favorite coworker at my job that I just left. She doesn't work at the Starbucks anymore. Good for her, because she doesn't deserve it. But she told me, she's been there for like 7+ years, and she said I was the best new hire she has ever seen, and I was the only person that she liked working with there. So, I got my accolades at least. I felt like validated, but I did not feel backed up, if that makes sense. I feel like, yeah, I was validated, but nobody did anything about it. Like, I'm here to learn, maybe hear the tea from friends about teachers, not listen to teachers. Not her teachers shit talk. Exactly. Like, excuse me, I'm paying to be here? Oh my god, I had this... It's because you're professional. Thank you. I am. I try to be. You know? I'm like, I'm here to work. I'm here to make money. That is literally the only reason I'm here. I am not here for any other purpose. But no, like, I just have that continence that people go, oh, I can tell this guy anything. And I'm like, should you though? I don't know if you should trust me that much. Because, like, I just met you and this is crazy. But I just work here. So shut up, maybe. And yes, that was a Call Me Maybe reference in 2026. Right? I'm just trying to live my life and have money to do that. Yes, exactly. Like, my two least favorite type of coworkers or managers are the ones that, A, treat their job like it's just going to a place and not doing anything, or the other extreme end of, this job is my life. I hate those kind of people. Like, dude, I'm just here to work. I don't need to have that manager that acts like the work is everything. The amount of times I've said that, I just work here. Literally, oh my god. It drives me crazy. Like, I just work. I'm here to do my job and go home. The other thing that drove me crazy about my barista coworkers is they would not shut up. Like, they literally yapped the entire shift, and I was trying to focus on things. It was to the point where, towards the end there, I was relieved when I was alone. I'm like, oh, thank God they're gone. Like, that's bad. I'd rather be alone than have coworkers. That's not a good sign. That's, like, really bad. If I get to that point, then it's just like, I'm so cooked. I'm so over it. Okay, I think we have the path down. I think the path is down. So now we just have to add the plants back. Also, hello, dung beetle. I have... Yeah. I have the workbench in my pockets. I'm gonna put that down here because I need to customize some things. I had days like that too, like, please leave me alone. I'd hide in the kitchen. I feel that so hard. Okay, so I'm gonna get trees first, I think. I'm gonna do like a couple peach trees, but mostly cedars. Also, it's past time for me to go on my break, so after I get these in my pockets, I'm gonna head on a 20-minute break. My friend is extreme when it comes to learning. Love her enthusiasm, but OMG, are you making me anxious? She changed schools now because she says our teachers are shite. Oh my god. Wow. I mean, I was a very academic kid, but I wasn't intense. I was just good at things because I liked learning. I wasn't, like, elitist or anything. I don't like those kind of, like, super hyper-competitive people either. It's like, dude, you're making me tired. I'm tired listening to you. I'm trying to think if I want to have, like, hedge fencing at the edge of the cliff. That's what I'm thinking about, is, like, hedge fencing. Okay. Finish that really quick. And then I'm gonna go on a 20-minute break. I will be back in a bit, and then we'll finish up this build, because I feel like it'll be finished by the end of the stream today, because I'm going in until 5 p.m. Pacific. So, I will be back, my friends. Yeah, I'm thinking hedges and then the bushes. That's what I'm thinking, is like lining the cliff with the hedges, and then camellia bushes throughout the forest. Yes, thank you, I will be back. Oops. Oh yeah, thanks. Lol. Thank you. Alrighty, I am back. Let's get this build finished. Thankfully it's not too complicated of a build. It's just a lot of planting of things. Thank you, thank you. What is this? This is another storage shed. I'm gonna put that storage shed away, because I have one right here. That can go in storage. There we go. Okay. I got a little bit more space in my pockets. That's good. I think I have... Let me double check. I'm pretty sure I have hedge fencing already. I'm pretty sure I do. Not very much. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you, Leah. Let me... I'm gonna try something. I don't think I have the hedge recipe on this character. Let me double check though. I might. Let's see. Do I have... It's gonna be under equipment. No, not equipment. It's in tools for some reason, right? No. I always forget where the fence recipes are. Such a weird... Let's see. I don't think I have hedge fencing. I might have to get some from my other island. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. But let's see. I'm kind of curious to see how I feel about the lattice fencing. If I don't... I feel like I'm not gonna like the lattice fencing, but let's try it. Actually... I'm thinking about it. Because I like the color. I kind of like that it's taller. Across the top, it's the one with the flowers and circles. Yeah. I'm gonna have to open up my trading island for that. Because I don't have the hedge recipe on Valentin. I'm just gonna load up Toccata. I'm thinking that I kind of like the large lattice, but at the same time I need to see what the hedge fencing looks like first before I really decide. Because I do like the yellow added. I like that color incorporated. Oh no, it's all good, Leah. I have my trading island for that, but thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, because the hedge fencing, like, it's a little bit too similar in color to the camellia bushes. I think I'm just going to go with that. Yeah, autocorrect's literally the worst. I fight with it every single time I try and type on my phone. I feel you, Leah. Let's see. Let's get some trees in here first while I load things up. But no, I'm good. Like, I literally have my switch light right next to me. I'm just loading up that island. Let's see here. I'm going to just make more hedge fencing, because I always need more hedge fencing, let's be real. It's one of those that you can't have enough of. And I have a bunch of weeds to pick in my little playable area next to my character's house. I'm very self-sufficient, so... That's why I have my trading island with the full player houses. Yeah, trading islands are so helpful. Because that way, like, I just have another island I can just pop open whenever I need to. Okay, I need to save some spaces because I want to put, like, mush items in here. Let's do... there we go. I have some items to pick up from that island from earlier anyway, so let's just craft a butt ton of hedge fencing. Yeah, it's not under the circle with the... It's under other. Fencing is under other, like with the little bag icon. Alright, well that's going. Let's get these things going. Let me... Before I get a ton of trees in here, I want to grab, the mush items, and I want to customize them. I think I want to keep them blue and yellow. Do I have customization kits? That's the question. I feel like I do. I always forget. Oh yeah, it's the one next to it. I always mix those two up. It's so confusing. Like, the icons for most of those ones don't make any sense for the categorizations that they use. I feel like some of how this game is organized makes no sense to me. Okay, so... I wish we had pink mush items. Yeah, no, same. This island is like primary colors though, so I can use like the blue and the yellow mush lamps just fine. I just want to make sure I have customization kits. I have 13, that's not a lot. I'm gonna go buy more really quick. Because 13 is not gonna help me through what I need to do. I can tell you that much already. Alright, I'm going on the beach because I don't want to mess up my flowers. This is definitely an area you need to be a little bit slower through. Okay, Nook's Cranny is still open. It's only 7? Yeah, 7. But yeah, see, like, I use, like, the yellow and the blue, too. It's, like, mainly primary colors. And, of course, I have no money in my pockets. Why would I have money in my pockets? I hate that when in storage, the Sanrio items are at the bottom because I always forget about them. Yes, exactly! I hate that too. I'm like always trying to find them, but they're nowhere to be found. Yeah, pan flag colors, basically. But like, you know, primary colors. Did I hear a shooting star? I swear I heard a shooting star. Organization definitely needs to be better. Right? Like, even when I put it alphabetically, that makes it worse, because sure, I know the name of the item, but that doesn't help me. It feels more disorganized. I'm gonna buy a few of these items while I'm here, because that's really cute. I've definitely used that in Valentin's house. Same with the, this one. I thought I heard it too. Okay, yeah, I bet there's shooting stars. We're gonna have to check for that when we go back out. Also, garden lantern. There's actually good shit in this store today. That's good. I'll take that. It's cutting into my kit budget, but that's okay. I will buy this too. I love the festival stuff. You know what that would look good in? That would look perfect in the fairy ring circle, like in the center. Okay, let's get these kits. And I'm not going to use the multiple kit thing, even though it's a little bit faster. It's just... I have to buy so many. No. That won't take that long. I forget that they had the 50 option now, which is so much better. But not perfect, but better. Dude, my budget was, like, perfect. 1,000... 510 to spare. I'm not usually that good at math. I'm not usually that good at math. Okay, now we can customize those. Because that's the main thing. I have a bunch of mush items I need to customize. Okay, I want to double check and see. I've just been letting my character craft a ton of hedges. I want to see how many I have in my pockets. Oh yeah, that's enough. I'm just going to drop those off. I'm also going to craft some more mush items. I don't think I have all of the DIYs on my trading island because I haven't played on Fall a lot on that island, but I give myself spare recipes all the time. So let's see what I got. The festival stuff is so cute. I've been using the lamp and the garland a lot on my island. Dude, the festival items slap. They're so good. I've used them on so many islands. They're literally so useful and so good. Like, they work trophically, they work like in a jungle core setting, they work in like a cutesy kind of setting. The colors are immaculate, truly. I love the festival set. It's my favorite in the entire game for holiday sets. I really like this island at night. It's definitely a night island for sure. Feels dreamier that way. Okay, so I want to try this really quick because I feel like the festival stage in the center here is going to look really cool. I'll leave it there for a little bit. I like it, but I feel like I need to have more context here. I feel like there needs to be more context before that'll make sense. I love the garlands a lot. The float's kind of hard to use, but that's like the one exception in my mind. Let's move these kits down. Oh, I can just put the kits in my storage. I don't need to have the kits in my pockets anymore. That's so nice. I literally don't need those. Okay, so I need to get out the mush items. Also, I'm gonna get these mum cushions too. On my last island, I used the stage for intersections when the streets went all four ways. Ah, it's cute! I like that! That's a great idea. Let's see... Ah, here we go. Mush partitions... Where are the mush lamps? They're further down, aren't they? See, that makes no sense. Like, how everything is laid out makes no sense. In my onion. I wish we could, like, press the, right stick and get to categories like you can in HHP. Crafting from storage has been a complete changer. I'm glad they added that. Same. Oh my god. Because having to be like, I need... this amount of iron nuggets, I have to get out more, oh, I have too many, you know, like, just such a pain. I'm so glad that they adjusted that. Also, I want to use these giant vines, not all of them, and I also want to use the glowing moss balloons, too. Have kids, they said. It'll be worth it, they said. Aw, Lizette, welcome back. I hope everything's okay. Dude, the kits part is, like, one of the nicest parts, because I hated using customization kits before this update. I thought it was just a waste of time, because I could just go to Reese and Cyrus. But now that you can use it from your storage, it's so much better. Hopefully things are better than before, Lizette. Okay, so... mum cushions... I'll make a couple white. But, like, this is so much nicer. I'll make 2 of them white. Just for a little bit of color variance. But we really want to get those mush DIYs going. Speaking of... Do I have hyacinth lamps? Let me see if I have the mush DIYs on my character here. I know I have them on my Forever Island, but not necessarily on my Trading Island, which I need to start grinding for those. Infinity Nikki has taken the rest of my PC storage, so I told my Elthis to enjoy it while she could. The other one is running around happy about it. Oh wow. Some of those games take up so much space. It's kind of crazy. Let's see, mushroom, question mark. I have all of the Celeste DIYs there, that's good. Shell items, oh, here we go. I have just the mush partition. Okay, never mind. We're good. 120 gigs? What the actual hell? That is insanely big. What do they even need for that game? What the hell? That is nuts. You know, Leah, you might want to, like, take some emergency or something if you're not feeling good. Because I didn't do that, and I was just suffering. So, sometimes it's good to do some preemptive, like, I need some vitamin C. Or, like, some orange juice. You know what I mean? Give your body a little bit of something. The graphics are beautiful, but damn, I need an entire PC just for it. Dude, like, even with my PC is, I believe it's a terabyte. Even that, I'm like, dude, 120 gigs is nuts. Yeah, emergency or elderberry, exactly. Some kind of immune boosting something. Let's make a pink. I did buy some orange juice earlier. I have some tangerines. Yes, good idea. It's good to get those vitamins in you when you're not feeling good. Do I have white? Let's do like a white one. I'm just like, I just want some colorful moons. My partner loves OJ, so we always have it in the fridge. And it's really nice because sometimes you just want some OJ, you know? Okay, now we're getting into the mush. And I think for the partitions, the white mushroom is what we're gonna have to do. I need to make my elderberry juice for the freezer before 6th season fully sets in. Good idea. It's good to have that kind of stockpile. I've literally been wearing my mask to work, like, the last few times I went in, because I'm like, I'm not dealing with getting sick again. Because literally working there, I have a fever like 3 times in 3 months. I'm like, no. The privilege of seeing my beautiful face is gone. Sorry. Not sorry. I felt bad because, like, the regulars that were nice were, like, concerned about me. I'm like, yeah, I'm alright. Don't worry about it. Let's see. Let's do yellow. I'm gonna do yellow. So that way that I'm, like, kind of balancing out the colors in the area a little bit, so it's not, like, all white or all one color. I think I'm gonna stick for yellow for the lamps. Because when they're lit up, it's like a nicer, lighter yellow. I've honestly forgot about wearing my mask more lately, but I keep forgetting that I keep one in my purse. Oh yeah, I feel ya. The benefit of never leaving your house. That's true, but you have the other people in your house that bring things from the outside. Grew out of the habit, unfortunately. Yeah, I did too for a long time, but then I got sick, like, to the point where I had a fever, and I just, like, shoved a couple in my backpack. that I take to work. I wear them on the bus. Oh my god. So, like, I was feeling better. One day, I took my mask off on the bus, and then there was some asshole who was sticking, like... He was sitting right across from me in the bus, which is a enclosed space, and he was just coughing really loudly while on the phone. And then I got sick again. So... The only upside is who I know who to blame. There you go. You're like, how dare you? You did this to me! Why did you do this to me? But yeah, no, like, especially since I take public transportation, like, I'm gonna wear my mask on the bus. I don't want to. But the thing is, I don't usually get sick. I usually have a really good immune system, but because I've been so stressed out, it's been really bad. Public transportation, I would definitely wear one. People stress me out so much, like, don't sit up near me, literally. And it's funny, because I've had, like, jobs where I was on public transit all the time and I never got sick. But as soon as I get stressed out, that's when I get sick, because my immune system dies. And that was, like, the most stressful job of my life. Dear God. Like, and that was, like, literally the one time I took off my mask in the bus, and I'm like, never again. Like, not only being super rude by talking loudly on the phone on the bus, but also coughing without covering his mouth. Like, really loud. And I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you? Stress gave me shingles, and I was so low in vitamin 2 at the time. Yeah! That's the thing, like, stress is the #1 way to get sick. Because your immune system just says, nah, I'm out. Is there a pink one? There is. I'm gonna do pink glowing moss balloons. Yeah, super gross. The last time I got really sick was when I was training my nightmare trainee at my old job. And I got COVID. That was not fun. I had vaccines and stuff, so, like, it felt like just a really bad flu, but it was a really, really bad flu. Okay, after we get these, I'm gonna go pick up stuff on my trading island really quick. I can actually, stay a little bit later today, because I did the dishes on my break. Mint was just big mad. Oh my god, it's really funny when, like, the tiny villagers get really mad. I don't know why. It's just really funny when the tiny villagers get mad. Yeah, I got the COVID. That was, like, a few years ago. But, yeah. That was a nightmare because she was literally doing shit that would get her fired. So, it's fun. I think I've told that story before, but essentially, I had a cashier class. She was from the home department of our store. And I was just teaching her the register. We have, like, 3-day classes. It's not hard. It's really easy, you know? And she was giving me attitude the entire time. And she was not listening. And, like, literally, it was like pulling teeth with her. And I had to fail her because she was not paying attention. Like, she literally said that to me on the last day of class. So I had to, like, email HR and her manager about it. That was the only time I had to do that. And I got COVID. So, I've dealt with some stressful environments. I got sick from some of my apartment complex for the first time I got COVID. And that was at the end of the first round, too. So I had to call the health department. Ooh, awful. That sounds horrible. Like, on top of being sick, all that admin sounds god-awful. I'm so sorry you had to deal with that, Leah. That's awful. Holy hell. Okay, let's put all of this away, because I have stuff to grab. Might as well get my Nook Miles. But yeah, COVID, not fun. I had to, like, call in and, like, basically get leave when I had COVID, but it wasn't during the first rounds. So it wasn't like, oh god, you can die. I mean, technically, yeah, you can still die anytime you get COVID, but I had vaccines and stuff. So I wasn't, like, at high risk. Also, I'm not that old, so I was even younger at the time. I was like, who in their right mind wants to be on the phone when they're this sick? Please let me rest. Yeah, literally. Man. At least, like, I could tell somebody through my employer, so, like, they could get that going, but having to report yourself for being sick is worse than having to call in for work. It's like, oh god. I can imagine that would have been the biggest pain in the ass. On top of being exhausted and tired, because you get really tired when you have COVID. Like, you know exactly. It's just like, you feel like you want to lay down and never get up. It sucks. I was very thankful that I had the vaccines, though, because it wasn't nearly as bad as it could have been. I will say, the one nice thing about the Dodo menus for me is that local play is the first option and you just have to mash A through it. It's annoying if you have to do online play, though. COVID was genuinely so crazy. Everyone in my household but me got it the first time. And the first time I had it, it was like October 2023. Damn. Yeah, like, the original thing, like, I was furloughed from my job at the time, so I was just at home playing Animal Crossing all day. That's, like, my favorite story of the COVID, like, lockdown era. I was working at Michael's at the time, and obviously I was, like, an in-store employee, so they're like, nah, we'll call you back, we'll give you sick pay for now. And I was living with my parents, so literally all I did was wake up, get banana bread and iced coffee, play Animal Crossing, go to sleep, and repeat for that entire time period. I was literally just playing Animal Crossing. Wild times. Like, I've seen a lot of people talk about COVID lockdown nostalgia, and I'm like, don't get into that, please. Just because a lot of you had time off doesn't mean everyone did, you know? My husband lost his job during that too, and we had to move in the middle of all of that. It was a time. Yeah, not fun. Like, it's one thing for, like, me, because I was already living at home. Like, I had a support system, and I didn't really need the money that bad. But having to, like, lose your job when you are on your own, awful. Yeah, Animal Crossing was the savior. I always talk about this because I'm a lifelong Animal Crossing fan. I've been playing since the GameCube, as I've mentioned. But, like, New Horizons came out at the perfect time. Like, literally the perfect storm of when it came out. Because I remember the trailers before, like, when it was announced, and I was so excited for that. I had no idea that we would be dealing with a fucking pandemic. You know? I got Animal Crossing a month later, and I remember I'd ordered it, and the day it arrived, my mom had to hide it or whatever, or I would have skipped my online therapy session. Oh my god, that's so funny, Eddie. I mean, it sucks, but, like, I get it. I literally got it at launch. I had the eShop version, and because I live on the West Coast, it downloaded, like, the second it was available. We were going to move to Federal Way in Washington, and we actually made it out there, but we had to come back because Steven got COVID a few weeks before his pay was all messed up. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. That's crazy, you made it all the way up here to Federal Way. That's a bit south of where I am, so I know exactly where that is. But, like, that's a crazy move to make, too. Like, that's pretty far. But man, that's awful timing. I feel like the pandemic had, like, the weirdest timing. I mean, to be fair, pandemics, never wanted, we don't want those. That shouldn't happen. But, like, everything just crashed to a halt all at once in the weirdest way. And, like, I've heard of so many people having, like, trips canceled and all kinds of things, or, like, housing canceled, and it's just, like, so awful. Okay, we have obtained the things that I needed. We could have almost been neighbors, still mad about it. Yeah. Although, to be fair, Washington is way more expensive. So... it's harder to have larger families up here because everything is extremely expensive. Like, the tax where I am is like 11% sales tax. And people complain about it all the time at work. I think I wasn't even mad at my mom because I genuinely wanted to have that therapy session. Yeah, no, definitely. Your mom made the right call there. How do I feel about the Bunny Day arch? It's cute, but it doesn't really fit the vibe. Oh yeah, I gave myself another storage shed. Wonderful. Let's see. Oh, did we hear a shooting star or did we hear a snowflake? That might have been a snowflake. Because I would have gotten an announcement about shooting stars. That's like 8.5 last I checked down here. Yeah, it's really expensive to live here. Like, I'm lucky that my partner and I own our condo, so it's like not as expensive for us, but still. I feel like we might have heard a snowflake instead of the shooting stars. I like the Bunny Day items, I just don't like how you get them at Bunny Day itself. Yeah, Bunny Day sucks. Sales tax is apparently 6.10%. Yeah, that sounds more reasonable. Sales tax here is like 11% in my area. 6.10% in Utah is like much better. Although I will say, if you live like the southern area of Washington, Oregon has no sales tax, so you can just go to Portland and buy things. And whenever I go to family down there, we'll go to Oregon to buy stuff without sales tax. It's like, ooh, a shopping spree, let's do it. Okay, what am I looking for? What am I in my storage for? Let's get the moon chairs. The mum cushions. Lol, true. Yeah. It's like, you, Oregon. You don't have sales tax, I'll go there. I was sneaky like. I always feel like I'm getting away with something when I do that, even though I'm not. Like, it's literally legal, but it's like, ew, I'm not paying sales tax, I feel naughty. Even though I'm not naughty at all, because it's literally no sales tax. No worries. Great the Steven. I like the pergolas. I don't know if I'll have space for the pergolas, so I'm gonna take 2 of them just in case. I will need these though. I feel like I'm not gonna use all of these mush lamps, but then again, I always underestimate how much I need, so... Let's see here. The last time I was in Oregon, we were so confused that they didn't have self-service gas stations. Although they probably would have let my mom to ask. Yeah, it's so weird. That's such a weird, archaic Oregon law, but no, you literally are not allowed to pump your own gas. Like, that's a law. It's not just random, it's literally a law. I don't know if it's still a law. I haven't checked in a long time. But yeah, no, you literally can't pump your own gas in Oregon. It's kind of crazy. Oregon's a weird state. Oregon's a very weird state. I'm gonna get a couple mountain standees, because I feel like they'll look cute in the back. I'll see how I feel about the tree standees. It's very odd. But, like, I would go down there a lot, because I had family, like, right at the border of Washington. Ooh, I'm gonna get the moon, too. But yeah, no, Oregon's weird. Oregon's a very weird state. I like Oregon. It has very weird laws. Last time we were there was like 2010 or 2011. Yeah, it's still like that since I went there. I think I went there for Thanksgiving last year. Yeah, we went for Thanksgiving last year, so it's still like that. Which is kind of crazy. Some laws are crazy, but in the sense that makes you think, who came up with this and why? No, exactly. Like, sometimes I'll learn about a law, and I'll be like, why does this exist? And then there's, like, some insane story connected to it, and you're like, oh, okay, I see. Uh, you're like, that's something. That's certainly something. Okay. Let's see. I want more trees first, actually. Let's see. Yeah, let's get the trees in first. I don't know. I'm just, like, grabbing stuff and having no room in my pockets. What is up with me? I think I'm gonna put in the trees and stuff first, and then kind of put stuff in between them, and I can always move the trees if I need to. One of my favorite genres of, like, YouTube videos is, like, strange laws and why they exist, because I'm like, how did this happen? What happened here? It's just, like, really weirdly specific laws for, like, very weird edge cases. Okay, I'm gonna get 5 shovels out. And then I'm going to rearrange my pockets and get more items. There we go. What is this? Oh, there's like a random mountain standee still in there. Okay. I kind of like the mountain standees because they're very cloud-like when they're in the winter version. So I feel like maybe I should put a couple of those like in the back. Yeah, like that. No, mosquito! I hate mosquitoes. Mosquitoes are worthless. They have no benefit to ecology. They should not exist. Ban mosquitoes. Mosquitoes must be banned. Okay, let's focus on the fairy ring first. Oh my god, look at Filbert! Baby boy! He dancing! Oh, that's so cute. I can't. You're distracting me, buddy. But that is adorable. Oh my god. That's delightful. Also, Chai, girl, I do not have time for you. You are staying here forever, and you have no choice. Oh, he left. Aww. He was so cute. That was very adorable. Also, you can't see it, but Jeremiah's poking around on my trading island. He actually moved to my trading island from Fugue, so I have my original Jeremiah, which is fun. Let's see, one like here. I have one of those stages on Funnel Cake right now, and Punchy and Bunny dance on it often. It's precious. Oh god, that's so cute. I love that. I love that. I love it when the villagers use festival stage. They're always grooving. I know, it's like such a vibe. I'm like, I want to groove with you. I want to dance with you. You're so cute. Okay, you are annoying me, girl. Absolutely not. How dare you? No. I want you to stop thinking, because you need to stop thinking. Good. Never do that again. Wait, was that... Now I'm like, is it a snowflake or is it a shooting star? I'm not sure now. Because I didn't see any snowflakes. I guess we'll figure it out. Oh, nope, that's a shooting star. That's a shooting star. That's a shooting star! Yeah, how about no Chai? Yeah, what the hell, Chai? Yep, shooting stars. You know what? Yep, I think I'm going to set the dream address, like, at this time, because shooting stars are so pretty. And... why is it... excuse me. I'm trying to get rid of the pattern. Thank you. The hell? There we go. I have a whole bunch of transparent tiles down from when I did the rock garden, so that's gonna be a wee bit annoying. Okay. I'm gonna grab my camellia bushes now that I have more space in my pockets. I don't know about this. I'll see how I feel about it later. Because it is really cute, but it's not giving, like, fairy tale forest vibes, if that makes sense. It's more giving, like, cute vibes, but not the right kind of vibes. I'll keep it there for a bit, though. Because I feel like it's going to look weird once I put the mush stuff in. That's my only fear. Is that the stage is going to look kind of out of place once I start putting the mush and forest items in. Okay. Also, yeah, I definitely want to put more of those mountain standees in the background. What? Are we on? It's giving palace to me. I don't know how to explain it. No, I feel that. Oh, I can. Okay, we're only on the second level. So I can put up another layer of cliffs if I want to. So I can put... I don't know. That feels like a little bit too much work, though. So I probably won't. I feel like that's a little bit too much work to put up more cliffs, but... I feel like that's too much. It's a nice thought, but... Because, like, I do have, like, the castle, but this is the forest. Do I want that one there? Maybe not, actually. I think I want one here. That was way too far, buddy. There we go. I don't need this rock garden to be usable, necessarily. So I'm not, like, super worried about that, but I want it to look, like, nice and symmetrical, I guess. Let's see, okay. Put one here. And then... that's good. Let me... yeah, no, that's good. I kind of lined the path. Maybe not, like, completely evenly. I think I have enough bushes, actually, to do what I'm thinking. I tend to do, like, every other bush and then a flower, just so you have spaces to walk through. And in this case, I think having a little bit more room here is nice, because then there's kind of like an entrance kind of area. Yeah. I like these little sparkle tiles, too. They blend in nicely with the grass. There we go. My chair has been not... You know when you sit for too long and it just feels weird? That do be how it be. I'm trying not to, like, put too many trees, because I obviously want to put more decorations in, but I want it to feel very foresty at the same time. That feels pretty good. I feel like that's not too much, and then I'll have more space for other stuff. I'll have another tree, like... That happens to me when I record. Yeah, I feel that. Welcome back, Lizette. We just added a bunch of trees in. Alright, let's add some more bushes. There we go. I think I will do the hedge fence, actually. Hoping I can unlock Recent Cyrus right now, because I don't want to go to Treasure Island for one white round streetlight. God, yeah, I feel that. Recent Cyrus really do come in clutch occasionally. I use them way more than most people because I don't use Treasure Islands. But I'm like, yeah, they're so nice in a pinch. But as I always say, nothing against them, I'm just stubborn and want to be self-sufficient. Dude, I admire you guys for recording your gameplay. I want to do some video series, but I'm drawing blanks. Like, I'm not good at, like, Let's Play style content. I'm good at, like, talking to people while I play. I script things. Like, I'm good at scripting things. I like writing things down. So, that's one thing you can do. You are your own treasure island. I made it the hard way, you made it the traditional way. Alright, one more bush here. Yeah, let's go! Ooh, dude, is that like the perfect amount of bushes? Hold on. I could use more over here. Dang it. Oh, dang it. I need way more. Way more, I say. Let's plant some trees over here. And I might have to, do I have camellia starts? I might have camellia starts on, my trading island. Hold on. I'm gonna double check and make sure I have... I might have some on this island, too. I already ordered one, so it'll arrive the day Recent Cyrus arrive as well. Nice. Oh, I'm slowly working through the Frugal Farmer videos. I'm currently watching Winter. Nice! Yeah, you are catching up because I am editing Summer Year 2. Currently. No, I hate that I keep trying to wish on a shooting star, and then I just shake the tree. Oh, that's yeah, okay. Of course, the second that I want to just plant something. And there's a mole cricket again. I hate mole crickets. They're so annoying. I've already caught one from my main museum. I don't need any more. Please leave me alone. I think Nausicaa is the one with all the starts? Yeah. Okay. But yeah, the Frugal Farmer Challenge has been fun, minus all of my footage being completely messed up for summer of year 2. Literally, it was like 2 frames per second. I don't know why. I had to re-record everything. I literally just finished re-recording all of that. Which was a pain, I will tell you. Because you don't get the same luck, you don't get the same drops, so I'm just like, this is a recreation. Yeah, the mole crickets drive me insane, dude. It's the worst when you're working on a build and you have a tool in your hand and a shooting to stars to appear. I know, it's just like... Don't do this to me! I want the shooting star, but I'm trying to work. Okay, time to see if I have more Camellia starts on this save, so I don't have to go to my treasure island, or my trading island. Do we... Oh, no, it's not gonna be plants, it's gonna be another. I have hydrangea starts, which is not helpful, actually. But the moment you want to hunt for shooting stars, none appear. Literally, exactly, Eddie. Every time. It's like, oh, the shooting stars, I hear them. And then they don't show up, and then you start to forget about it, and then they show up. Alright, well, while I wait for that, I'll get my hedge fencing going. I feel like I'm going to stick with the hedge fences. Even though I kind of like the large lattice fencing, it's not quite what I'm going for. I do like the color of it, though. But I feel like this feels more like clouds, which is more of what I want for this island specifically. Okay. Hedge fencing. Alright, get the hell out of here. Thank you. Why are there two of them over here? You're gonna get all up in my way? Alright, whatever. It's fine. I'll deal with it. Hi, Filbert. God, I love him so much. He's such a baby. Okay, I'm gonna be, like, navigating two controllers at the same time, so if things look weird, don't mind it. Because I'm literally using two controllers. I was going to start a 365-day challenge island where you complete the museum and miles achievements. Well, I did start, but then abandoned before I got my 3 plot villagers. Also, Jungle Core is so intimidating. I've done 2 Jungle Core islands. It's fun. I like it a lot. But yeah, it is, you really gotta plan things. And that's something I'm good at. And that's why I was like, how do you have 10 Dream Address? Technically 9, but the 10th one I already have done because it's the 30-day challenge coming out in October. But literally, I am so good at planning. When I was preparing to do the 30-day challenge to have that ready for October, I literally took all of the builds that I'm doing on all 3 of my islands, and I was able to puzzle it out. So I finished before October. So I'm gonna have all 3 of my islands done by the end of September. So I just am extra, and I'm really, really good at planning islands. If I don't organize, though, my brain is like Swiss cheese, and I will forget everything, so I fight really hard to remember things, and I got really good at organizing because of it. As I was typing that, I was like, should look up his videos to have a reference. Yeah, definitely look at my Java videos. I wish I recorded Nausicaa, like my Nausicaa island, because that one would have been really good, because I did a lot of crazy terraforming on that one. But yeah, Java is helpful for that. Okay, hold on 2 seconds. My hips are not happy with me. Dear Lord. I forgot I need to go pick up my ice cream order. If you're still going, I'll be back. If not, have a good rest of your night. You too, Leah. Enjoy your ice cream. That sounds amazing right about now. A kid that I love but personally think is intimidating is Kid Core. See, I don't mind Kid Core, mostly because I like City Core in general. But I don't know. I think I have the advantage of making Dream Addresses since New Leaf. So this is like easy mode compared to hacking New Leaf, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I did crazy stuff in New Leaf. I really want to find a way to record that, because I would love to make a hack town just to show people. But I don't have a capture card, and I haven't gotten the other ways to work very well for recording. Cold Stone chocolate ice cream with Reese's Oreos and peanut butter mix? Ooh, that sounds so good, dude. Jealous. I have 2 Kid Core ideas, but I'm not sure how much I actually want to do it. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, sometimes you get an idea, and then you aren't as hyped as you thought you were gonna be. And that's a shame, but, like, sometimes you need to, like, reframe that idea, and then make it anyway. I've done that with a couple of my ideas, like I just reframed it a little bit, and then I was able to do it. If that makes sense. Okay. Is that the whole way? Because if that's the whole way, that's good. Okay. Nice. That's literally all I had to do. I probably had enough, almost enough in my pockets already, or my storage already for that. I didn't need to get more, but it's not bad to have more. Now that we have 9,000 per storage. Okay. One's a nursery rhyme kid core, and the other is royalty kid core. Ooh, both sound fun though. Like, I wanted to make an island named Lullaby, but if for some reason the censors did not like that name, which makes no sense to me, but, you know, whatever. Okay, red camellia. Do I have pink camellia starts? I might not. Oh, that's annoying. I might not have any more in my storage. Wait. That's plumeria. Nope, I don't have any pink camellias. We have to go to Harv's Island! No! Okay. Let's get the other things in first. I'll deal with the bushes later. Name ideas would be Lelobee, Moonbug, and Ever After. Ever After is really cute. I like Moonbug too. Okay, time to get the items I need. Okay, I was gonna put these in. And these. And then the mush stuff. There we go, mush lamps. I'm trying to think of, like, I'd have to do some kind of variation of kid core, because it's kind of, it's, you know, something that's been done a lot, and I like to do things that I feel like are something unique. Let's get these glowing moss balloons as well, and then the mush parasol. Got the mush lamps. I'm gonna get some more mountain standees because I think they'll look nice in the back. And then I want to use the moon as well. Yeah. Let's see, anything else I can put out there that would be cute? Maybe some hyacinth lamps? I'll think about that. If I get an idea, I will do that. Let's put another mountain standee back here. And then I kind of want to have like one that like overlaps a little bit. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's nice. Maybe another one like right here. Ooh, yeah, I like that a lot. That's nice. Okay. Where's my mush parasol? Or I can put it with a giant vine, like, yeah. Ooh, yes. That's good. I think I want to put, like, the mush parasol, like, right back here. There it is. Yeah. And then, like, a mush lamp here. And then I want a glowing moss balloon, like right about here. Like pull it forward a little bit. Ooh, I like that. I'm still not sold on the stage, but we'll see. up. And then I definitely want more mountain standees. Oh wait, actually, I want the moon, like, right in the back here. Ooh. Yes. Yeah, I don't like the stage. It's cute, but it's not quite what I'm going for. Let's add another mush lamp. Like one right here. Add some flowers too, but like I want to get the stuff in first. I feel like a couple mum cushions and then like something as a centerpiece. Not sure what the centerpiece would be, but let's see. Ooh, maybe like a couple crescent moon chairs? No, it's a little bit too tall. I'll think about that. I want a couple crescent moon chairs facing the opposite directions. Like, kind of towards the back here. What's the other one colored? Ooh. Ooh, yeah, I like the white and the pink. Yeah. And then I want another mush lamp. And then maybe one over here as well. And then I think a glowing moss balloon here would look good. Kind of peeking between the trees there. Oh yeah. You kind of have to pass by that a little bit. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Let's see. I definitely want to add another giant vine on the other side here. Like right here. I know there's another giant vine in here. There we go. Yeah. Move that a little bit forward though. And add some more mountain standees. Back behind here. Have like a couple that overlap like the other one, so it looks like a bigger mountain range just in the distance. No. Is that it? I need to get more from my storage. Okay. That a little bit apart. Another mush lamp like there. That's nice. Kind of put it kind of out of the way. There. Let's see. I want something taller over here. Guess I'll have to get stuff for my storage. Well, dang, that's looking good so far. Let's get some of the turkey garden stands, because I can put small things on top of those, and those always look nice. The glowing moss items are very nice, but I'll forever be salty about one particular item because you can't place items on the stool. God, right? No, I'm with you 100%, because that looks like the perfect thing to put stuff on top of, but you can't. And that's very annoying. I agree. Okay, mush partition. Definitely want those. OMG, I found that out yesterday. Very mad about it. Yeah, it makes no sense. Like, why? I don't get it. Okay, good. I still have some more mountain standees. Let's see. I guess I could use barrels. Ooh, you know what? I think that would look good in the center. Anything else? I think I'm good. I'll get a couple of the hyacinth lamps, I guess. Okay, how much space do I have in my pockets? What? Okay. Let's get these out and then I'll start putting some flowers in. Okay. So, let me pick this up so I can put down the glowing moss pond. Oh yeah. I like that it's green too, because it adds a little bit of more color variance in here. That feels very magical forest. That's more of what I'm going for. Let's see. Let's put a mountain standee back here. Another one like right there. Oh yeah. That's good. That's very good. Let's see, I think I wanted to add another one over... No, those are fine. There's 4 of them. That's good. I think this is one where I wanted to add, like, one in the center here. Come on, grab onto it. What's wrong with you? Jeez. There we go. I need some, like, taller things back here. Maybe a couple of vines. Actually, I kind of want it a little bit off-center. Yeah, there we go. That way it looks a little bit more natural. And then I will put a glowing moss in. Oh yeah. Oh yeah! It's all coming together. Shout out to the GOAT, Patrick Warburton. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put the mum cushions like little like flowers on the ground. I made a fairy circle once with them, and I wanted to add the tabletop display with a fairy custom design on them. I was so sad because they looked perfect in that build. No, that's so annoying. I hate when that stuff happens. It's like, but it would have been so good. Why did you do this to me? Like, I don't understand why some cushions can be placed items on and some can't. It's like, make it make sense. Let's see. Okay, I think I'm going to put the turkey garden stands. Like there, and then I'm going to put a couple of the hyacinth lamps on top. Which I think are down here. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Turkey garden stand. There it is. And then another hyacinth lamp. Do I care that it's purple? I don't think so, actually. I think it's fine. Alright, do I have another turkey garden stand? I better. There we go. I was gonna say, I know I got more than 4. I don't want another blue one in that corner. Is there a different color? That's also blue. There we go. And then I'll put a blue one here. Or I can replace that other one with a yellow one. I might do that, because the purple isn't really working with what I am going for the color scheme. I mean, purple's not in the color scheme, but it looks a little out of place. Damn, Cyrus's prices are high. 5,200 bells just for him to customize the street lamp. Yeah, that's the problem with Cyrus and Reese, is that the prices are really high. I think you would... I mean, you can't with a customization kit, though, so you're kind of SOL, unfortunately. There we go. That's the problem. It's just like, ooh, that's your only option, unfortunately. That's why he price gouges you. No, I want yellow. I want yellow on this one. Yellow. That's a mountain standee. This one? Okay. Yeah, there we go. And this way, this last one could be blue. There we are. Oh no, see, because that is a vibe right there. And then I have another crescent moon chair. No wonder that I never get them. I feel that. Ooh, see, because like right here you can see all 3 colors of the crescent moon chair. That's nice. Okay, I've got another glowing moss balloon, which I definitely want to use. Let's see. Ugh, I love that so much. I think I need more mountain standees on the other side to make it a little bit more symmetrical, though. Do I have more of those? I have 1. Okay. Well, that's better than nothing. There we go. It's gonna really come together once I start putting the flowers in. Also, mush partition after I get this glowing moss balloon in. I think the partition, if I can speak, my goodness, would look good here. A little bit closer. A little bit closer. Like right about there. Yeah. And then a mush lamp. In the corner here. Like the Nook Miles items and the store-bought items are really good, but they're such a pain to recolor. Oh, I love the green with everything else. Yeah, that's really good. Wow. I am liking how this is going. Let's see, I think I'll put another mush partition like right here. Oh yeah, it's good like that. I like that. Do I have another... Oop. Do I have another glowing moss balloon? I do. Let's put that like right here. Man. It's crazy how often that I notice these when I actually have sound on. A lot of fragments, that's good. I need something tall here. Inside a couple of mush partitions, I think. I want them all the way up at the edge. Yeah. Yeah, there's the other mesh partition. Meanwhile, I'm like, these things make sounds? Dude, I only, like, listen to the music when I'm recording if I'm preparing for a dream address to make sure everything has music, or if I'm streaming. Otherwise, I have the sound off. So, I feel ya. Do I have more Turkey Day garden stands? I have one. Okay. I feel like one isn't enough for what I want to do, so... I'm gonna do flowers now, and then that'll be it for the stream once I get the flowers in. I'm gonna double check and make sure I haven't gotten a "what do you want for dinner" text message yet. Okay, nothing yet. Now flowies. I'm gonna need to get more camellia bushes later, but I'll finish the build later. And then the edited video will have stuff you haven't seen yet, so... Let's see, I want pink. That's good. I'll take the one blue rose. I'll take some white roses. I'll take some yellow roses. White mums, yellow mums. And then I'm gonna take all of those pink windflowers. Like, I almost never notice any, like, mole crickets when I'm playing on my own, because I don't have sound on, but the second I have sound on and there's mole crickets, I'm like, why? Why you mole cricket me? Oop, there's the text message. I actually got my entrance started on my Wolf Island. It's old school prestige university vibes, and I've got one side done. And I need the other side of the entrance to be symmetrical. Oh, I feel that. That's when I'll, like, take a picture of what I did, so I can make sure that I get it right. Pink. I want the pink one here. Picture is so smart. Yes, I always, like, take advantage of the fact that I can screenshot things. Oh, God, that's not what I wanted to do. What is wrong with you, Valentin? How dare you? I'm so mad. See, wheat ones at this point. And I'm using a real life pic as a reference, and why didn't I use a reference sooner? Dude, references are so helpful. Especially if you're like, okay, how would this look though? Sometimes you can't, like, picture it in your own brain. Ah, really? Dude. Please. I'm trying to see if there is a... I gotta completely redo what I'm doing here. Every time I do a rock garden, I'm like, okay. Gotta make sure that there's no transparent design there. There wasn't one anyway. Oh well. It's alright. It's okay. Pink. There we go. You see, that's already adding so much. Might have to wait a little bit longer for this side, just because I need the bushes first, but... I'll still put in the flowers. Okay, I need more blue flowers. I'm pretty sure I have blue windflowers in my storage. Oh yeah, I got a lot of blue windflowers. I have white ones too. I should get the white ones also, because they have that nice little, like, bluish purple in the center, which looks really nice. I'm a big fan of the windflowers. Hyacinths and windflowers and roses, I think, are my three favorites. Also, always appreciate a good... Oh, I have more pink camellia bushes. Well, let's put those out too. I'm so happy you stream, though. It's always so chill and helps the parasocial feeling. Oh yeah, I mean, we talk outside of that occasionally, too. I am a very low-key person. I am very low battery, as I joke. I don't have a lot of, you know, crazy energy. I like to be chill. I don't know what my streaming is going to look like, because my new job's going to be starting at the end of the month, but... Hyacinths, tulips, and mums. Oh yeah, tulips are good, too. I love mums also. I was gonna say, I always appreciate a green mum. Green mums are highly appreciated. Okay. Let me just put out the blue windflower. Very lovely. Another one here. I got so much anxiety, I need to chill. Yeah, I'm tired out from having anxiety. Like, I have no energy because I have anxiety. I'm like, I don't have the bandwidth for being super out there. I'm just here to chill. That's all I want to do. Okay. Blue, white mom. Hopefully the new job lets you stream, but if not, I will continue to consume the video content. I appreciate that, because the video content will always be there. I like making the video content, but I felt that in my soul. Yeah, I'm just like, I'm tired. I could not handle having kids. I commend you for your ability to kids, because I know myself, I do not. No thank you. Like, I've known that about myself for a long time. I'm like, I can barely handle myself. Truly. I can barely handle my own nonsense. Okay. Let me grab the rest of my bushes. Put those out, and then get more flowers out there. But we're getting really close to being done with the build. It just took forever because I forgot that I was using this area as plant storage, and I hadn't, you know, put it away yet. So... I'm gonna get some yellow mums out, because I think the yellow adds a lot to it as well. Okay. I'm gonna need a lot more camellia bushes, though. I had kids before I realized I had an anxiety disorder. Kids is what finally broke all my coping skills that were already very fragile. Oh no, that's rough. That is rough. I was diagnosed with my stuff out of high school, so I had plenty of time to be like, yeah, no, I'm good. I didn't even really like other kids as a child, so that that was kind of a clue for me. I'm like, I don't like how these weird people are interacting with me. But I was an only child with very academic parents, so I stood out very, very much as a child. I was very much, why are you people yelling? All the time. I did not get along very well with other kids. I was like a little man, you know? Like, why are you whippersnappers running around and yelling? I'm trying to read my book. Literally me from age, like, 8 onwards. You children. Okay, so... Unfortunately, I feel like we are... Oh! Hello. Hi, Tarantula. It's about time that we saw one of you. I'm at an impasse at this point, because I need more camellia bushes. I'm gonna have to go to Harv's Island for that. Not gonna lie, that would have been my dream. The problem is, I had to be forcibly taken to a mental facility because of a chemically induced breakdown, so it wasn't really great, either. But at least I avoided having kids. Okay, I think that's literally all I can do without having to do a bunch of grindy nonsense to get more camellia bushes. So I'm gonna put all of that away for later. I'll put this one bloom windflower out somewhere. Because I don't want to put it back in my storage. Here works. Ooh, not that part. Yeah, not fun. Muy malo indeed. Okay, let's look around a little bit, because... Yeah, the academic parent part was not fun either, because if I got anything less than an A, I was in trouble. Literally, if I got a B on anything, I failed the test, in their eyes. And I'm an only child, so I had all the pressure on me. Like, literally, just me. In your mind, it's fancy. In my mind, it's so much pressure. I was reading college-level books in elementary school, and it all went downhill from there. Because, like, if you do anything less than perfection, you're in trouble. And it's not fun. Not fun at all. But look how pretty this is! Ooh! I really like this. I definitely want to get another mountain standee so it's more symmetrical, but, like, this is pretty. This is very pretty. I definitely need, like, a couple more things here. Like, oh. It's lovely. I like this. I mean, that was me. My dad got mad at me for A minuses. My sister didn't get good grades, but I did, so maybe that's more alike than I think. Yeah. Oh, I love this. It's so pretty. Not 100% done, but, like, I love it. It's so fun. I love this theme. This theme has been very fun. The pond is an amazing item. I know I love the glowing moss pond. It works really well. And also the green just really pops with all the other colors around it. Mwah. I love it. Never mind, I take back what I was saying. Yeah. it's not so good. But yeah, I definitely want to add a second mountain standee on the other side, so it's like a little bit more symmetrical there. And then this is going to be a full house eventually. I just messed up when I time traveled, and I didn't want to deal with that. And then we have some more stuff to do over on the other side once I get more bushes and stuff. But yeah, no, like... Also, I have, like, I love using the giant vines. I don't often get a chance to use them because they're pretty specific. Like, I use them in jungle islands, and then this is a fairy tale island, so of course I want like a Jack and the Beanstalk kind of vibe. But I love the colors. It's so pretty and glowy. And then the museum area. Let's see if I can get a little bit higher up. Oh yeah, you can like see the beanstalks poking out from behind the museum too. Very nice. And then this section I'm gonna have to work on recording on my own because I need to get more camellia bushes. But it'll be like all the way to the campsite. So it's literally like the entire back cliff. Jack and the Beanstalk with Nicholas Hout. I watched it once and I was in love with him. That's so funny, Lizette. Oh my god. But yeah, there's the map. I don't know, I might add more of those like little circle paths too, just because I like how they look on the map. But yeah, I think that's all we have time for on today's stream. I will definitely like keep you guys updated on when streams will be happening and if I can stream more. Because I will have a more normal schedule. And I think I'll have like 8 to 1 shifts occasionally. Which means I'll have like a later stream. So like instead of starting at 1 PM and start at like 2 or 2:30 because it takes like an hour to get back. That's the one downside, well one of the downsides to my new job is that it's like a 40-minute bus ride. So it's like further away. But it'll be more stable and that's way more important. Yes, this was fun. It's been a while since I've had my last stream, so it was nice to like actually build stuff on stream. Here, let's get a nice little picture here. Okay. I forgot that that doesn't stay. Oh, that's cute. Let's do that. Thank you for stream. I had a lot of fun. Yeah, thank you for coming, Eddie. It was nice to see you here. Like, I don't get to stream as often, but hopefully I'll get a more, like, normal-ish schedule. My goal is, like, 2 streams a month. We'll see how that works out, but I'll be part-time, so I'll hopefully have some time to stream. But yeah, thank you for coming, Eddie. Thank you for coming, Lizette. Thank you to Leah, and thank you to... I think her name was... She said Raina is her actual name. I think she's like the crazy cat lady, but thank you for subscribing. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. I will definitely keep you guys posted when another stream is going to happen. I'll hopefully be able to like tell you more in advance, like on my channel. And Eddie, I don't think I've invited you to my server, but if you want to come to my server, like give me a DM me and I'll give you an invite, because I do have a private server. Yes, have a good one, everybody. Thank you for coming, and I will see y'all later. Bye-bye.